Hello everyone and welcome to Ripto. I'm Christian, and in today's video we want to talk about why the crypto market bloomed after what the Fed announced. We also want to look at what is going on with ApeCoin, the brand new coin that's linked to them bored old ape yacht club. And just as a special treat for everyone at Ripto, I want to talk about a coin that I think is going to do really well in 2022 and why. So if you want to know all about that, stay tuned and let's get into the video. Before I start today's video, I have to say it, and you guessed it, anything you see, hear or choose to ignore is not financial advice. No, this bad boy is here for your educational purposes only. So with that being said, let's have a quick look at the crypto market as a whole before I go into why the crypto market bloomed after what the Fed did. So as you can see, the crypto market is looking at a bit of green. We are looking at between 8 and 10% pumps across most of the tokens. Now this comes on the back of why we think the crypto market did so well after what the Fed said. Well, long and short of it is, we've had so much bad news and we anticipated the interest rate increase, etc, that I don't think anyone was left in the crypto market that really cared. The smart money knows its plan of action and knows what it's going to do to suppress the price a little bit, wait for that big euphoric bit of news and literally pump this price like it's pumping up the jam. And the retail money are waiting for the fear and greed X to come down and a bit of euphoria in the market before they come out of the shadows and jump back into that crypto euphoria. So in short, I don't think anyone cared because we knew it was coming over the hills, and we've had that much bad news in the crypto market, nothing really could have dampened our spirits. Now let's have a quick look at what that meant for the Bitcoin price chart. The Bitcoin had a little bit of a rally. We know we've been talking about this over the past week now, that Bitcoin was bouncing off this bottom line here and pumping up to this resistance line here. And it was going to be boring and crab sideways in this channel. Now this is the daily and we have had 3 days of upside, but nothing really has changed from the last few days video when we've been talking about Bitcoin. But what does that mean? Well, I'm going to give you a technical analysis, big breakdown of Bitcoin and Ethereum, what a report that I'm doing for another company that they want to know from my advice, what is it that they see in the market. So let's just have a quick look at that before then I go into the Bored Ape Yacht Club token and our treat, the token I think is going to do well in summer 2022. So let's jump straight into my market overview and see what we're saying for the Bitcoin price and the Ethereum. Well, so as you can see, I've done a little report, and this is going out to some people I talk to on the crypto market, and this is my view of Bitcoin and Ethereum and what I see as key supports and key resistance and where I see it bouncing and what I think of the price chart. And again, this is not financial advice, this is literally my own view. So if you're trading, please trade with caution. But my thoughts are Bitcoin primary support level we know is bouncing around the 37,000 mark now. Now a lot of YouTubers have been trying to suppress that down, saying that the bears are going to bring it to 28, blah blah blah, but we don't see that in the market, and this low has been seen since March the 7th. And if the price does fall below this, it might revert into the bear territory and they might get their so-called wishes of 28,000, but at the moment we don't see that. But of the low since the 24th of January, Bitcoin has been around 32.34. So if the cryptocurrency closes above 41,700 today, however, there might be a possibility of another rise to 42,600. So this high has not been seen since March the 9th. Now 45,000 on the 200-day moving average would see Bitcoin then suppress up to around about the 50,000 mark. But again, check out your charts, check out your own research and see if you agree with these price margins. With the Bitcoin, it might be a good time to buy on a dip at 40,000 with stop loss of around about 37,000 for take profits at 50. Now this is just ballpark figures. You can see at the moment from the chart we've seen that the dip as currently looking to come down to 40. We can take a stop loss 3,000 below that and look to get another 10,000 on top of that if you're doing a swing trade. But again, this is not financial advice. I advise all new people not to do a stop loss trade, but more to just buy in and buy out. If it goes below that, hold, because Bitcoin will inevitably rise and we could see good things from it this summer. Now, Ethereum, I've looked into quite a bit because I think Ethereum is not really performing as it should. So this has got a tight trading margin now of around about 2,800 to 2,500. So the Ethereum prices are major support at 2,445. Well, it's probably more around about the 2,400 if you're counting in the wicks. And it drops below this level might confirm that the bearish trend is here. So a dip until around February 24th low of 2,300, which by all means look to put in your kind of cheeky low ball orders. And that's what I'm saying, is it can be on the cards for us, because it, like I said, when things drop down, they like to wick down to liquidate all the longs. So this potential downside is still left ahead of us if you believe that we're going to wick to the downside and then shoot back up. So the potential for an intraday trend reversal is present if Ethereum closes today above 2,850. After that, it's possible for the coin that might jump up to 2,900 and even hit highs of 3,000. However, the bullish trend might continue if the price breaks 3,300 support, which with the price of Ethereum, it might be a good time to buy a dip of 2,500 with a stop loss of around 2,300, and we'll take profits at them highs of 3,300. Now, these are just guesstimates what this report wants. And there's a little chart there where you can put your sort of resistances in level 1, 2 and 3, and your supports of level 1, 2 and 3. So a support of 37 will give you a resistance of 42, and so on and so on. And that goes for Ethereum as well. So pause the video, have a look at this if you want to look at these margins. I will, for maybe tomorrow's video, put these onto a chart and just go over them quickly. So I'll do a quick Bitcoin analysis and I can show you all of them. So I hope you've got a bit of where the technical analysis is, and hopefully you're a bit more clear on how you want to trade. So now we'll jump into that bit of news about Bored Ape Yacht Club token wallet. So don't know if everyone knows, but the Bored Ape Yacht Club people have been given an airdrop of a token of around about 50,000 each. Now, this has hit the market, and as you can imagine, any token, especially of this magnitude, that hits the market gets pumped to the sky and then dumped on pretty quickly. Its market cap has already reached around about 2.5 billion, with 1 billion token issued to 277 million circulating. So what does it mean for this price here? Well, initially for the actual Bored Apes, they were crashing a little bit and trading at their low around about 75 ETH. They have now taken a little bit, as you can see from the activity today, a kind of pump, and the trading floor price is around about 90 ETH now. But if we quickly jump into the Ape token price that's causing this, you can see it had an initial massive pump up here. You have the initial dump off, hit the confirmation of the bottom here, and then everyone started sort of getting a relief rally back in. So you can't see these on the chart in the moment, but this low point here, $6.30, and this high here was $10.05. So it's been trading between $6.40 and $10, and now it's sitting around a mid-level of $7.60. So for me, it's going to steady itself out a little bit and trade in this kind of mid-range here, where it's going to swing high and swing low until we sort of settle down and confirm where these people's tokens are at. But if you think you had 50,000 of free Ape tokens and people were buying their apes for less than that not so long ago, you've literally pumped, dumped and got yourself a free Bored Ape Yacht NFT, which to me makes a lot of business sense. Let me know in the comments what you think, but that is what's happening at the moment. I just wanted people to have a quick look of what the price did, how it affected the price of the NFTs, because I know this was a hot topic and big news on everyone's lips. So before I leave you, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe bar and tickle that bell notification. And we'll end today's video on a cool note of what coin I think is going to do well in 2022. And we did cover it on the 5 altcoins I thought that were going to do well in a video not so long ago, which you can find in the links below. So let's have a look. So as you can see, that token is Avalanche. Now, if you was watching my video and looking into Avalanche and Luna and all the others, if you did follow what I was saying with the 5 altcoins, you would be up probably just shy of 14% on your investment today. As you can see, in the last day, Avalanches took a massive pump to the upside in the wake of a bull flag that is forming. So you would have enjoyed all of this momentum if you seen what we said in that video a couple of days ago, because Avalanche was showing ultra signs of bullish aggression. Now, I want to tell you why I think Avalanche is doing this. And as you can see here, a bull flag is forming for Avalanche, and this could see potential upside of Avalanche shooting to about $157. And this would be a mammoth momentum. Now, as you can see here, there is been a little bit of a downside into Avalanche, but you can see the demand, which is around about this area, and it had a capitalization. Again, this is not my chart, but I was following this one closely with a little bit downside in the volume, and this is causing a bull flag, which with this flagpole here and the bull flag down here has played out long and nice, and we could see kind of this level here. We'd probably take it from there to there, which would give us a pump of around probably shy of $80, which for me, if you have a look at where Avalanche price is now, trading around about $80 going to 157, we could be a good potential for a safe long-term hold through the summer to steady your bags. Again, not financial advice, just my thought, but you enjoy that one, and leave a comment below if you agree on that. So that is a lot of information to take into today, and I hope you enjoyed it. I did want to just tell you about the crypto market, why I'm seeing it being pretty bullish, why it didn't listen to a lot of the Fed FUD, as we call it. You'll see a lot of influencer YouTubers out there will be telling you that Bitcoin's not doing too well. There's some good ones out there that are putting longs in that will tell you it is doing pretty well, and they're hoping for it to bounce off that support. But as always, trade smart, trade safe, and don't get wrecked.